Okay, welcome back everybody. This is Ballistics Designs. So this is not the Chevy HHR. This is now my new Dodge Ram 1500 that I traded straight across for. When I got this, it was involved in an accident, so that fender was all shredded and the bumper was all crushed in. So put a new fender on it, and then I got a chance to think about doing something different with this bumper. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to install yet again another very cheap bumper that I found on Amazon, except for this time it's actually a really good quality one that I caught on like some type of a fire sale. So it should be pretty straightforward to put this on, but let's see what I can do. So this is what $100 gets you on Amazon these days. So as far as Chinese bumpers go, this might be one of my favorites so far. All right, so cool. So as a special treat today, what we're gonna have is I brought my friend Jonathan over. He's gonna be helping to record. So that way it's not gonna be as static as it usually is for the recordings. Hopefully that'll add a little bit more excitement. So now what's gonna happen is I'm just gonna take these off and I'm gonna see kind of where my frame dimensions are and what I can mount the bumper to and what I might have to fabricate on there. So I'm gonna get started on it. So on this, the frame rails, the bolts that go into it are an 18. So if you ever want to take your own off, it's helpful to know that that's what the size is, so you're not digging through your tool chest trying to figure it out. And to save yourself the trouble, having a power ratchet goes a long way. Okay. So you got your retainer that slides out that side, and I'm guessing you just pop them off.
A little wiggle waggle.
Yeah. It's actually a lot easier than I expected. And then I get to this side. I will only ask once hammer. Works pretty well.
Got him. Have you shown everybody the horn and how loud it is? Not that you could hear it, but it would be a headphone warning.
Yeah, no, I actually haven't, but there's a little button for it. So here we go. Push the button. So I don't actually know how loud it is. So we got just a little over 3 feet. It's 3 1/4 inch. So now we just go over here to the new bumper, and I can see what my mounting surfaces are like over here at 3 1/4 inch. So we're gonna miss both of those. So this has been very helpful the whole time, is this motorcycle jack, because it is really good at holding bumpers up against vehicles that don't want the bumper.
Custom jack stand.
Yep. Harbor Freight special.
Just barely misses it.
Yeah. That actually won't look too bad. It's been out in the sun, so it's all floppy.
You want a hand?
Yeah, please.
All right. Here, I'll do wide.
All right, so there's like a little piece of plastic on that side. So I'm going to lower this down just a hair. Looks like it sits on it right like that and bolts up there. So I think what I'll do is I'll bring this just flush with that, and that looks like it's going to be freaking clean. Yeah. No, that's going to look really good.
It's going to look good, yeah.
I can't believe it's got the same curve.
Hold up the bumper so that they can see an almost finished look there. Yeah, once it's profiled and pinned in, it'll be really cool.
So hopefully the final product does not require blue painter's tape, but we'll see.
It's like duct taping a mustache on.
Exactly. Sweet.
So I just kind of stepped away, behind the scenes cut right here. Josh was like, Yeah, you have a GoPro? Let's grab it. We'll do some cool shots with it. And he's definitely the luckiest dude when it comes to spare parts, because check this out.
So this is what goes through your frame rail. This is a piece I had from a chair that was in another video. And that's what's gonna hold this on. So I got 3 out of 4 holes, so I just have to put a hole right there, but you know, I can live with that. This is 12 inches across, so I just got to cut it by 6 inches. And then it's going to sit with this flush against the frame rail, and this is going to be fully welded on this and against this. So it's going to be about as structurally sound as you can hope for on there. So I'm going to start right here, cutting this tab off, because this tab won't be necessary at all anymore. And in fact, it blocks these from coming out right here. So I'm going to get those cut off, get that cut in half, and then we're ready to throw this on the bumper. And I'm going to save that tab because it's probably going to be the exact size I need for something in like 4 months. So
that's actually probably going to happen.
These are going to sit on here like this and be welded just like that to where it can sit on the bumper.
Thanks, office chair.
Right?
For your donation.
It worked really well. So what I'll do is I'll just clean this off when I clean my cut right here, and I'll clean this area off, and I'll just give myself a nice gap around it so that way wherever I end up lining this up with the bumper, it'll already be cleaned off. And before I get to do all that, there's the matter of the 4th hole. So this is my other hole. You just take your punch. And that puts a itty bitty little hole there for you. And then you'll hear it kind of click in, and then you just go for it. Here we go. This definitely feels like a much more expensive than a $100 bumper. There we go. Now we're flat on this side. All right, so I'm exactly 11.5. And 11.5-ish. So yeah, that'll be
close enough.
That'll be where that sits. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean this surface up right here, and then I'm going to have that be my welding surface. So instead of welding to the lip right here, I'm just going to get my torch in here and weld in here, which will be a little tricky, but it's nothing I can't do. And then I can weld the bottom of this lip right down here. So that way this is completely boxed on there. And then when this slides on, this will just weld directly to it. Or this will bolt right directly to it. And I think I just welded my tool on there. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Custom.
Custom jobby, dude.
Now,
this time we're not going to weld the tool, right?
No, I don't think so. Like, I'm pretty sure. So important when you're welding is you have to make sure you have a ground, and that keeps your arc going and all that good stuff. And some would say it's not essential, but you know, I tend to disagree. I'm going to go ahead and blast some spray paint on this piping hot metal, just so that way I can get this back on there and wrap this up. See? No problem there.
It's already dry.
Yeah. It's the Rust-Oleum Easy Bake. Sweet. Okay, now I guess it's the moment of truth. See if this just slides back on magically. So it should just line up and right on the sides there. And then I was going from, it's heavy. Okay, there we go.
Oh yeah, it's spicy hot on my arm. My hands here.
Oh yeah. Okay.
This is the ultimate garage move right here.
Yeah, it's
this man is a multi-tool.
Garage yoga.
Garage yoga, yeah. He's not only a jack, but he's also aligning holes and putting a bolt through it.
It's like a bolt. I'm like a Swiss Army knife.
You don't need a third arm when you have a leg.
Okay, well, that's in there as much as it'll ever be. And then what I like to do is after this, I'll go onto that Amazon listing and I'll post pictures of this on my truck and say, yes, this 2002 Dodge Ram bumper fit perfectly. Definitely recommend. Very high quality.
5 out of 5 would buy again.
Would buy again. Good, good. Now it's pretty.
Looks pretty good.
There we go. Now I just got to figure out how to affix this to this. I actually have a kit where you have the little nubs that come out and you put the rubber band on, those quick detach.
Nice.
So I'll probably just throw those on there since I already got hood pins for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's a race car.
Oh yeah.
No,
it's got a hood scoop, so you know, of course it's a race car.
That's at least 5 horsepower right there.
Oh yeah, this truck in this condition, I'm running like 18s all day. But yeah, there it is. So I'll figure out how to secure this to the top here. It might just be as easy as like drilling a hole through and running a bolt through this to make sure that's on there nice and tight. And fixing it to the side so that way that's not flopping around while I'm driving.
Yep.
But there she is. That is the new and improved Dodge bumper. I'll get a little video walk around like I like to do of it finished. So
the lighting is terrible with the contrast behind it if you do want to back it out. For obviously you'll get a walk around.
Yeah. So yeah, it looks like it's perfectly lined up in there too. All in all, it looks way better than it started today.
He's thinking good. Not bad for a Jeep to Mopar.
Yeah. No, I told you, as soon as I said, I pulled from the Amazon $100 bin. I knew you would be interested in seeing what I got.
Yep.
But I really, the reason I picked this particular bumper is because most rear bumpers have a receiver in the back, and I didn't want it to look like a rear bumper. I wanted a bumper that looked like it's supposed to be in the front. And this had all of these really nice angles. Most bumpers today you see are just flat surfaces that are kind of bent, and this looks like a whole different level of craftsmanship, and it looks more aerodynamic. So I think it's a great fit. Definitely recommend.
Sweet.
Cool. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, John, for filming and getting all that audio. And let's get to the final video.
Walk around coming.